This trick was actually inspired by Matt Franco. For those of you who don't know, Matt Franco won America's Got Talent and $1 million. Yep, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. That's a lot of money. But today I'm not here to talk about Matt Franco or how he won. Rather, I'm here to talk about our friendship, how it's developed over the past year, and just recap some of the highlights. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. The story begins in the 8th month of 2014. Aces are going to be considered ones for the purposes of this trick. August 2014. It was the first day of school, 5th period to be exact. I just finished playing Frisbee during lunch, and I walked into psych class. I made my way across the room, sat down in my assigned seat. I thought to myself, damn, why don't we get to choose our own seats? Fortunately, though, these assigned seats turned out to be quite the blessing because I got to meet some new and really incredible people. The four of us kicked it off immediately, and as the semester progressed, I actually looked forward to psychology class. I know, can you believe it, psych class? I didn't care too much for the lectures, as you already know, but I did look forward to talking to you. And your really friendly and accepting demeanor made me feel comfortable in that class. I felt that I could be who I was. I didn't have to pretend to be someone that I wasn't. And you always laughed at my jokes, at my magic tricks, at my stupid stories, the times when I accidentally popped Ziploc bags during class when she was lecturing and threw orange peels into her desk areas when I missed the trash bags. I guess more than anything, I guess I really appreciated that you accepted my personality and my quirks, and that really meant a lot. Which is why, as the new year rolled around, I was quite disappointed because not only in our 3rd period class, not only did we no longer have AP Gov 3rd period together, but Miss Fritz also split up our group of 4. We were no longer sitting together. And I thought at the time that these two circumstances were going to mean that our friendship was going to die. However, just a week later, these doubts were dispelled because I went down to Arizona for a small little debate tournament. And the night before the tournament, I was feeling kind of bored. I decided to message you. I thought it was just going to be a short 15-minute chat. Hey, what's up? How you doing? But that 15 minutes soon turned into an hour, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 hours. It was quite long, but for you it probably wasn't significant because you're on Facebook every minute of every day. But for me, it was quite significant. I'd never chatted for someone for that long in one sitting. Of course, the following night we followed it up with a 3 to 4 hour chat, and who would have guessed that being so far away physically would actually bring us together closer? Now, the following weeks were kind of on and off. We just chatted here and there, talked, nothing unusual. But in the 2nd month of 2015, a significant shift occurred for me. You went to Pakistan for 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks I realized that I actually missed seeing your smiling face, that I actually missed talking to you and chatting to you, and the only thing that was certain in that time frame was that I knew I was going to ask you to prom in that time frame. Now, Ophelia, Megan, Federica, Elaine's not here, but Chante speaks so highly of all of you in our chats. I've never seen her say anything bad to any of her friends, and I think we're all really quite lucky to have her as a friend. I think that on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, if we were to rate her in terms of compassion, friendliness, kindness, loyalty, it would be a clear 10, 10, 10, and 10. Now there's one card left, the Queen of Hearts, and this card actually has a lot of symbolic value, and I'll explain that in just a bit. But for now, I need you to put it face up in the middle of this deck here. Okay, straight in the deck. Just make sure it's straight. Yep. Okay, and now just have it so it's partially off the edge, just like this. Okay, perfect. Now, for the rest of this trick, you're going to have to keep your eyes on this deck. You invited Miss Fritz? Oh my God, Chante, you have to keep your eyes on the deck. All right, you must watch this. I'm going to try to pull something. I'm going to do that later on in this trick as well. Make sure you keep your eyes on this deck. Make sure I don't do anything. Okay, try your best. All right, now let's start flipping over these decks. You're going to be flipping over all 6 decks.
How can I flip something over from looking at that?
Well, you can do both. I'll even stand off to the edge so I don't do anything suspicious. You'll take the card from the bottom from your angle and flip up like that, starting with this one at the end. The entire deck, all the cards. All right, keep going. Just straighten it out a little bit. All right, now before you flip over this last deck, There seems to be something in your hair. Let me just grab
What
it.
is it?
What is it? What is it? Oh man, it's just a bunch of flowers. Don't worry. Throw back to the first magic trick I ever did. Alright, now you're going to be flipping over this last deck. You put the card face up. So when you flip it over, theoretically, it should be face down. If this works. Flip over the entire deck.
Oh.
Yes! The Queen of Hearts, it actually worked. As Mr. Miyahara once told me, theory doesn't always match up with reality. Shantae, the Queen of my heart, will you go to prom with me?
Yes, 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 I will.